Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Daily Dose of Drupal. I am Shane Thomas, and you can follow me on Twitter at smthomas3. Also, go to codekarate.com, sign up for the newsletter, check out the other posts and videos. Today, we are on episode number 85 of the Daily Dose of Drupal, and we're going to be covering the iToggle module. This is a neat little module that I just found out about recently, and it basically allows you to have nice looking on-off checkboxes, and you can use it either with the promoted status or published status and sticky options on a node or a content type. You can also use it on fields. You can create your own fields with the iToggle Fields module, and you can also use it in views. So we're going to go through those pretty quickly and take a look at all of them. I already downloaded this. After you download and install the iToggle module, if you want to easily download the dependencies, because it does have a few dependencies, you can use a handy drush command, drush iToggle-dl, and that will take care of all of that for you, so you don't have to do it manually. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. So I already have the module here. I'm going to go ahead and install it again. So now that I have it installed, we're going to take a look at what it can do. So I'm going to pick a content type. In this case, I'll use the article content type. I will come into the content types page, and you'll see that there's an iToggle settings. I'm going to go ahead and turn that on. You can save that, and we'll go ahead and go to one of the article content, pieces of content, and we will click Edit. If we come down now to the publishing options, you'll notice now the checkboxes are available, and they of course work as you would expect. Nice little yes, no checkboxes. So all in all, that's essentially what the iToggle module can do, is that functionality right there. But it can also do a lot more. So we're going to go ahead and first look at the configuration page. So you can see that there's a couple options here. We're using the production version, animation speed. We're going to go ahead and enable easing because we did install the jQuery easing module, and I guess it's the plugin, not a module. And we'll go ahead and save that. There's some advanced settings which you can use different callbacks and set up some JavaScript, but we're not going to go through any of that today. So we have that enabled, and you'll see it doesn't, you won't notice a huge difference, but it does use the jQuery easing plugin. And so now we're going to go through the other modules that come with iToggle. The first one we're going to go over is the iToggle field. So I'm going to go ahead and enable that. I'm now going to come into the same content type. I'm going to go to Manage Fields. You'll notice I have added a Boolean field here. I just called it Boolean test just to show what this can do. This one is just a simple on-off checkbox. If I come to Manage Display, I can now change this display to iToggle widget. And you can see it says the display type's on and off. You can make it yes or no, 1 or 0. So there's a couple different options there. We'll leave it as on or off. I will save it, and I will come into this test article. And you'll notice that right here it still looks the same. It's just a regular checkbox. But since we changed the display on the front end, it shows the nice little display. It's not clickable though. So what we want to do is we also are going to add another field to this content type. Come into Article, go to Manage Fields. I'm going to add a toggle test field, and we're going to select iToggle widget. You leave it at the iToggle widget and go ahead and click Save. Now we're going to come in here and we're going to make the widget clickable. We could add help text. Let's change this to yes or no. instead of the on or off to show the difference. Here's, you can see the default value, the number of values. And now we'll save it. We'll come back to our article page here and edit this. Now you'll notice that you can see I have the iToggle widget. I'm going to go ahead and set this to no. I will save this, and I will come to the test article page. You'll notice now that the toggle test has been set to no, but you'll also notice if I hover over it, I can actually click on it. So now that I clicked that, if I come in here and edit this value again, it has changed. It uses Ajax now to automatically update that value from the actual node view page and sends it back and actually does an update. So you don't have to worry about actually editing it just to change that value. So that's kind of a neat little feature. Now we're going to take a quick look, just really briefly, at what the iToggle Views module can do. So go ahead and turn that on and save it. And I'm going to build a very simple view. Call it toggle view. I'm going to show content of type article. I'll go ahead and create a page. I'm going to create a table of fields. And I'm going to go ahead and hit continue and edit. For the fields, I'm going to add this iToggle section here. And I'm going to say iToggle promoted to front page, iToggle content status, and iToggle content sticky in lists. So I will add those. We'll just go ahead and leave these labels the way they are for now, just so you can see how it works. So I'll click apply on all three of those. I will click save, and I will view the page. Now you can see if I want to unpromote test article 1, I can go ahead and just check it, so I have a nice little view. So now it's not promoted to the front page. If I come in here and edit this, you will notice that it is no longer promoted to the front page. I can unpublish it here, so now they're all set to no. I come back to my view, which I need to find the path to that. So I'll go back to my view here, and you'll see now it doesn't even show up in the view because it's not published. I can, of course, fix this in the view to make it show unpublished. Go ahead and remove this, just so the unpublished content will show up in the view, just so we can see this last example. Now go ahead and view the page. You'll see now my test article 1 is back. I can, of course, publish it by just checking that box, and now my content is published. So you can see it can be really useful to allow you to easily publish and unpublish articles from a nice looking interface without having to go in, click the edit button, and then scroll down, check the box, and save it. So it can definitely be useful, especially if you're doing a lot of administration with a lot of different content. I know I will be using it on future sites that have a lot of that administration work that needs to be done. So go ahead and give this module a try and let me know what you think. And that's it for this time on the Daily Dose of Drupal, and we'll be back again next time with another episode. Thank you for watching.